Hello, today I'm going to talk about the setup in copper, which I think I found. So there are some signs indicating that a bull trend is ahead, at least for the next few months until the end of the year. So the next 2 months, I would say, possibly even more. And copper correlates with gold here in yellow or gold, and with silver here in silver. And contrary to gold and silver, copper hasn't had such a big up move yet. So silver and gold rallied much more than copper. Of course, you could argue that copper is an industrial metal, and because of recession, there might be a reason why it didn't rally as much. But on the other hand, the same one could say for silver. And yeah, you have this divergence here, and it just could follow the other metals, and then you could see a stronger up move ahead if this correlation keeps up. And one more interesting indication is that the seasonal trend for copper is typically accelerating to the upside at the end of the year, so from September to January or to the end of December. You typically have a bigger up move, a bigger uptrend. And now we are at the end of October, so this would still be in the middle of this upwards momentum. So this would be another reason. One could think that copper is a buy right now. And one additional reason is the cycles indicate also upside. So this is the most dominant cycle on copper against US dollar. And here we have a 1318 days cycle. And the next maximum is indicated for July 2025. But I like the cycle here better, and this is copper plotted against the gold price. So this is copper gold, and here the cycle is indicated to top around the end of March 2026. So it's a longer term cycle. It was just beginning here. Yeah. So this cycle is interesting because you have a strong uptrend in gold and in silver at the moment. And then you have the cycle against gold, which looks bullish. So this might indicate that we could outperform gold in the next months or in the next year. Copper could outperform gold eventually. It also has a smaller market cap. And typically, if the market cap is smaller, you have higher percentage gains. One more thing is that the PTR momentum indicator is at the moment it's turning green. So this indicates that the bull trend is continuing, or that we might see a further upside. Of course, this is just an indicator, and there are often false bearish signals. Typically you have some in this chart, but it's just a additional indication. But there is one thing, and this is the COT report. This would be one negative indication because the commercials are bearish, but the commercials were also bearish in the middle of the upward move here towards, I think, $5 it was. And yeah, they are bearish, but the non-commercials are also bearish. So if the non-commercials are bearish, this would be bullish to some extent. So yeah, the COT report is not ideal. This is the only thing I don't like. But on the other hand, there are many signs which point to copper being a buy right now for the next months or even the next year. And I will see how copper behaves from here. All right. Okay, this was it from me. Goodbye.